Alright, what's up everybody? So I want to do a video right quick talking about frost protection. I've seen other videos on frost protection, but really to me they don't really help very much. It basically just shows you how to cover up your stuff. And if you are that special that you need to know how to drape a sheet over something or drape a piece of plastic over something, I really don't know what to tell you, because that's kind of common sense to me. But anyway, so what I want to talk about, this is African potato mint. While I'm talking, I'm gonna get some work done because I haven't been able to do anything. I got so much to do today. It's supposed to frost tonight, and I got so much to do today to get ready. And I'm gonna show y'all. I see a little damage already. It didn't get down to freezing last night, but I see a little damage on my tomatoes. But anyway, so I'm gonna just get started. I'm gonna take this potato mint over here, take a lot of stuff over here to the greenhouse, stuff that I'm gonna put in here. So first of all, let me first mention this. Whatever kind of weather that you're gonna have before your frost or during the actual freezing temperatures is very important. So what do I mean? Okay, so see, right now it's sunny. I don't want to shine the camera into the sun, but it's sunny today. It's gonna be full sun. Well, yeah, sunny all day today. Not partially cloudy, not none of that. So it's supposed to be sunny all day today. And then it's not going to rain. We're gonna get freezing temps at night. It's not going to rain at night. Okay? No precipitation. And I shouldn't say rain, I should say precipitation, because precipitation includes snow, sleet, hail, rain. It includes any water falling from the sky. So that matters. Why does it matter? While the sun is out, it will heat up everything all day long, which actually helps me. How does it help me? These are black. They will get hot. Not hot, but they'll get warm. And then they will radiate their heat throughout the night. Okay? It's the same thing over here with the blocks. They will get warm. They will radiate heat throughout the night. If any of y'all are familiar with, sometimes you can come outside and it might be cool. And if you walk on concrete that's been in the sun all day long, you'll feel how warm it is. Or if you sit on concrete it has been in the sun, it might be cold out there, but that concrete be warm. It radiates the heat. Temperatures always go from warm to cold. What I mean, y'all ever seen somebody outside maybe working out or running, or some football players? If you watch football, you'll notice NFL players smoke when it's cold outside. It might be snowing, but you'll see smoke coming off of them, smoke coming out from under the helmet. It's because they are actually absorbing the cold. The heat is leaving them and they're absorbing the cold. That's why you actually feel cold, because you actually absorb it. It's the same thing with everything else. Things that are warm, they give off the heat and they're slowly absorbing the cold. So that's how they work. Felix is absorbing the sun. Yes, buddy. So what I'm gonna do is, in all these eggplants, because I should have been taking them in already. I see a little bit of droopage, just a little, not a lot though, but they actually look really good. All of these eggplants are going to go into the greenhouse, but I am gonna let the sun, since the sun is shining on them, I'm gonna let the sun beat on them a little bit and get a little warm. They're in black containers. So a lot of times when people talk about black containers, it's not the best in the summertime, depending on where you stay and how hot it gets. But black containers can help you, because they will heat up the soil for you, and you can use that as a benefit. So if you take something that's been baking in the sun all day, and then you put it, say, in your greenhouse, it'll have a little bit more residual heat that it can radiate off, instead of just immediately start soaking in the cold and being cold. Just like now that I'm on this dark side of the house, it's very cold over here. Out there in the sun, it's warm, because I don't even have a jacket on. It's 40-some degrees. I know what y'all gonna say. Where y'all jacket at? You gonna get cold? You gonna get a cold? No. Y'all need to quit with them myths too. Like my neighbor think because you walk around barefoot, you'll get sick. he gets sick way more than I do, and he don't never take his shoes off, not even in the house. So it's all about what you get your body accustomed to. If you baby your body, you will cripple it, just like your kids. If you baby your kids, you will cripple your kids. They will not be able to function. I just don't function like that. I walk around with no jacket on half the time. If it's 30 degrees, I put a jacket on, but the sun is out, I'm at home. I'm not gonna put a jacket on. You gotta get your body prepared for stuff like that. My bananas. So I'm gonna show y'all how I'm gonna go about protecting my bananas and my pigeon peas. I think I'm actually gonna kind of use this as a microclimate, and cover the pigeon peas and the bananas all at once. I'm gonna show y'all how I do that. But I'm gonna go ahead and take step one and set the pigeon peas in. Y'all see what I'm doing? Man, I got an ant mound. They making an ant mound. Man, I can't have that. Or at least that's what it looks like. An ant mound. But I don't see no ants. So I don't know what that's about. But anyway, I'm gonna set. Might be too cold for the ants. They might have thought about making a mound and then change their mind. Cause I didn't pour nothing over here. But anyway, yeah, cause I don't see no ant activity. I don't see no moving. Like I said, I think they thought about making a mound, and then it rained all day yesterday. That probably flooded them out. So y'all see, I put my pigeon peas in here close with my bananas. I'm gonna cover all these at once. Now, there is a really innovative way to do this with PVC piping that don't cost that much. You basically can make like a little tent thing, but I don't have the clips that I need. I'm gonna order some of them clips and show y'all, but I'm gonna show y'all how to do it the way where you can just kind of use stuff that you got around, because people keep showing you ways to do stuff and you have to go source different stuff. To me, that's not the most helpful way to do something, because everybody not gonna have all this different stuff that they can go source. So I said that, but then I come over here and pick up some. But this is what I got laying down here. So these are y'all ever seen them tomato cages that you get at Walmart? They're really super cheap, and they got these little plastic things that hold them together and all this. They really don't work that well. The little plastic parts that's supposed to clip and hold these together, I no longer have, because they broke in the first season. The sun just cooked them. But I kept these, and I actually thought about throwing them away not too long ago. I'm glad I didn't. But as y'all can see, this is much taller than a banana, right? And if you don't have these, you can use anything. You can use a stick. You can use, if you got any just PVC pipe laying around, if you got any metal piping laying around, just anything to help prop your stuff up. But I'm gonna show y'all how I'm gonna end up covering these up. And I'm gonna go ahead and cover these now. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, so I'm gonna cover these with I'm trying to decide, do I want to use sheets or plastic? I kind of want to use plastic, but I'm not sure. We'll see. Anyway, plastic will insulate it a little bit better than the sheets. A lot bit better. So I may go ahead and use plastic, because these are my most precious right now that I'm actually worried about the frost. Felix is worried about them as well. I'm also going to harvest my turmeric. I'll do a video on that. I'm not going to put that in this. This is basically Day of the Life of a Gardener frost protection. So I'm just going to try to stick with frost protection, but I will show y'all harvesting the turmeric. So yeah, I think I want to use plastic. That's what I want to do. But I may end up using both. I may end up using sheets and plastic too. But if you're going to do plastic, it's basically going to end up being like a greenhouse. So while you got the sun shining on it, go ahead and get your plastic up. Why? Because anybody that knows anything about a greenhouse, it gives enough time for the sun to really soak into that greenhouse and get hot. Because greenhouses, that's what they do. all while the sun's beating on them, they get hotter and hotter and hotter unless you put a, you vent them or you open a window or door. And even then, they still get hotter and hotter and hotter. So that's what you want to try to do. You want to put it up as early as you can while the sun's beating on it. And the sun does shine on these the majority of the day. You want to put it up while the sun's beating on it. Let it get nice and warm. And then by the time it gets nighttime, it's nice and warm. And you have a better chance of your stuff not freezing. Or I already know it's not going to freeze. And that's another thing I want to mention to you guys. How to gauge how bad your damage may potentially be. I'm going to walk over here. Like I said, I'm going to come back to the bananas because I'm going to do this video probably in several parts. I want to talk about how you can tell how bad the freezing may or may not be. Where you going? And look, y'all, my sorrel. My sorrel has germinated. Those have. I think that's the green. I can't remember where I planted what. I have to look back at the video. I don't see no red coming up. The green's coming up though, which is good. So tonight is supposed to get down to 24, 26. Okay, so the freezing temperature is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. If you working with Celsius, you're gonna have to convert that. But well, Celsius is 0. That I do know. So since it's gonna get to 24, y'all see my beans. Since it's gonna get to 24, that's not way below freezing. Like that's not, when you get in Fahrenheit and you get to 10 degrees, 15 degrees, that like that's a deep freeze. That's a deep, nice, hard freeze. When you get to 24, it's a freeze, but that's considered light to me. When you get down to 20 and down, now you're talking a little bit more serious. And I'm also just kind of doing my walkthrough, checking stuff while I'm out here. So if you wonder why I'm walking. If it's only going to be a light frost, like you're not going to get way deep into the freezing, understand that it doesn't mean as soon as the sun goes down that you're immediately below freezing. No, the temperature falls gradually. The coolest or coldest part of the night is right before the sun comes up. So right before the sun comes up, like say your sunrise time is, sunrise here right about now is 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. It's more like 7. So the coldest time in the morning is probably going to be like 6:59. It's going to be right before the sun comes over the horizon. As soon as the sun comes up, things start to warm up. That's just, the beauty of nature and the sun and how it works. So you're not going to be that cold all night. So what you just need your plants to do is to just have enough heat or be protected enough to keep them warm enough, what I'm saying is all night ain't gonna be 24. So you may only be below freezing for an hour. That's what you're trying to protect against. And you're also trying to make sure that your plant's roots don't freeze. That's another thing you're trying to protect. If you got any succulents, aloe, like stuff like that, this got to come in. You will kill this. I had 5 beautiful plants. Didn't watch the weather. It froze. I killed all 5 of them, and they were huge. And I'm not going to do that again. But yeah, if you just protect your plants, if you can protect them good enough to protect them from the hour or so,